This week, we're looking at some classics and their remakes that do them justice. Take a look. The Philadelphia Story with Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant, and James Stewart is a classic love story with plenty of comedy. Hepburn is engaged, but when her ex-husband, Grant, a reporter, Stewart, come as wedding crashers, love gets confusing. It was remade 16 years later as a musical starring Grace Kelly, Bing Crosby, and Frank Sinatra. This was the last film Kelly was in before becoming a princess and leaving Hollywood behind.
'Cause you're sensational, that's all. It's great, oh, it's great, it's grand, so grand, it's wonderland.
Also, during filming, they noticed that there was no musical number for Sinatra and Crosby to sing, so they added one last minute.
We sing, so rare,
Cape Fear is a lawyer's nightmare. When Gregory Peck's client gets out of prison after 8 years, he comes for revenge by getting close to Peck's wife and daughter.
I wouldn't want to think you'd forgotten me.
The remake, some 40 years later, directed by Martin Scorsese, shared the same eerie music and made Robert De Niro the most frightening Southerner since Leatherface. This film even had cameos by the original stars.
You know something? I think the only reason why I got into this cape is so I could see you again.
Sounds like a hell of a price, and I agree with you. I'm worth it.
That's not much time. That's plenty of time if everybody does.
Ocean's 11 is a comedy that leaves you with so many twists and turns you get dizzy. Frank Sinatra's Danny Ocean and his gang, also known as the Rat Pack, decide to rob a casino and plan to get away with it. 40 years later, the new Rat Pack had the same premise but with a more tech-savvy heist. Many have said it is even better and slicker than the original.
They put you in the middle of the room, 10 feet from everything. You have to get from there to the door without touching the floor. What do you do?
10 says he shorts it.
20.
These films are must-sees. Whether you like romantic comedies, horror flicks, or crime comedies, the writing is great, actors at their best, and an overall great time at the movies. For Get Real, I'm Elise Andert.